BJ from Game Gumbo. Got
DJ
Bell here.
DJ Bell.
J Bell brought us a game that is on
Crowd sale.
Crowd sale. That's what it is. Chris from Junkfood Games is in the chat answering any questions. But Jay, you and I kind of ran through it before. I feel like we have a handle on it. I'm like 68% sure I know how to play. So you did a good job of teaching.
Yeah.
So let's get right to that.
BJ, I'm sure if you were 130% sure on how to play this game, I might still have a chance.
You would still have a chance, yeah. Now, I do have the Zoom, so you can see both of us in here. Tell us about Yeti Trek.
Yes, so Yeti Trek is a 1 to 2 player game about Yetis just taking a leisurely walk, a friendly walk, as they race. Well, yeah, so in the game, you're playing 2 Yetis, and you're just like, you know what? Let's just race and see who can get to from point A to point B
as Yetis
the fastest.
Do.
Yeah, as Yetis do. We all, and you know, it's funny. I was in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
You saw a Yeti?
Well, they claim that the Yeti is real there. The Yeti is their mascot. So
the Yeti?
Yeah. So everybody in Oklahoma needs to pick up this game, Junkfood Games. I think you might have a market.
They should call, right? The people in Broken Bow.
Yeah. So in Yeti Trek, we are going to assemble this mountain range. And what's cool is that it's modular, right? It's double-sided. So you can vary your game up and make sure that you're always playing something a little new. And once you do that, you just set up the 4 tiles that represent the mountain range. And this small tile
that's
here,
totally different from the way you and I played it before. That's neat. So it'll be always different.
You'll always place this one at the very end. That's the finish line. So the first of us to get from this side of the board, off of it, to one of these spaces wins the game.
Okay.
Now, BJ, do you want to be the blue and white Yeti or the brown?
Probably the same one I was before, because if not, I'm going to mess myself up. Yeah.
So BJ is going to be the white colored meeple Yeti, and I'll be the blue colored meeple Yeti.
Swing that over there. Yeah.
And so what's going to happen is one of us is going to get this first player marker, which is actually a Yeti foot. See if I can.
Now, Chris, we couldn't figure out how to do that, so we had to roll
my
off.
Brown, right? Yeah, my brown hands with the brown foot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't, and I might have overlooked it in the rule book, but I don't think there's a specific way that you decide, who goes first. You just do it friendly, or maybe it's the last person to go on a walk.
Could be.
But yeah, he says a roll off works.
Roll off works. I like it. But what we're going to do is we're going to roll off, and then we're going to do the I split you choose between the numbers. I guess that wouldn't work.
I split you choose. So I got a 7, BJ.
I got 12.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and Chris says you're all good with 68%.
I like it. Yeah. It's one standard deviation of the mean. That sounds like math. I didn't take any math in college, Steve. You know that. I took 0 math in college.
Right.
Do you know you can graduate from college and have a real college degree and not take any math? I did it. Yeah. I actually did it. Okay.
So, BJ, you got first, right?
I do have first.
Okay, so you're gonna get the Yeti foot as the first player marker, which means I will get to roll the dice and decide how to split them. So this is what I
think that's an easy decision.
Yeah.
And Yeti.
Oh my God. For anyone in chat who just missed what BJ did, he made a pun on the word yet with yet. Okay, moving on.
I've been thinking about that one all the way from New Orleans. Yeah. Okay, when can I slide that in? Okay, here we go. All right.
Okay, so I split the dice. So you always roll 6 dice that are colored. So there's 3 black dice.
That roll is abominable. Look at that thing.
Oh my God, I can't deal with you right now, BJ.
All right, what you got?
Oh my gosh. Mitchell saying dad jokes. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So the dice, there's 6 dice, and 3 of them are black, 2 of them are white, 1 of them's blue. That sort of corresponds with the different tile or the different hexes on the mountain range, because there's more black ones, there's less blue ones, but the numbers sort of balance out, right?
Right.
So the next thing I have to do is decide who's going to get which dice, or which dice are going to get split into what group. And I can choose any sort of split I want. I can put 5 and 1, but then BJ gets to pick which set he wants to take. So obviously BJ's probably going to take 5, because 5 dice are probably better than 1, right? I can split 3 and 3, but regardless of how I do that, BJ then gets to choose which dice set he wants to take.
So I can take these, and you can take the.
Right. So BJ is going to make that decision based on something, right? He's going to make that decision based on where he wants to move his Yeti. That's what the dice are for. Let's say BJ took this stack with 2 black dice and 1 white. So we would then take turns, BJ going first because he has the first player marker. He would choose to either take his white dice or his white die or these 2 black ones, and he'll move with those dice. So you'll add up the pips. In this case, BJ would have 3, and he has to finish on the same color that he chose to use that turn.
Using the pips and finishing on the color. That's kind of that simple thing, right?
Use the pips, finish on the color, just like that. You can never go over the amount of pips that you have, but you can like undershoot.
Right.
So if you have 7 total, you can go 6, 5, 4, whatever you want, as long as you're moving towards that end goal, right?
Yep.
So that's the game, but then there's more. There's a rondelle, and we'll both start on specific spaces. BJ, because you're the first player, you would start on this power here, and then I would start right next to you.
Okay.
We can never end up on the same rondelle space, and we'll always get a free move hopping over each other if we're adjacent, right? And if we want to go further on the rondelle, we can actually bump our die down 1 pip to move an extra space and utilize the power there.
That's really smooth. Just smooth, and there's nothing to remember. You just pop a dice down and move more spaces than 1.
Yeah, that was one thing I was really impressed with the game.
Slick.
It's like your dice are your resource. So you're spending your resource to do something a little
The trickiest part is here, this and this, just smooth. It's like the game was made that way. And I know, Chris, it took a lot of work with that. It just doesn't feel like it. You've kind of hit all the work outside, and that's the best place for a player is when the designer's hidden all that work, right? Mm-hmm. So where it just plays elegantly.
Yeah. So let's go over these powers really quickly for the rondelle, right?
Okay.
So BJ, you'll start on this space, and I'll explain that one last because it actually does something very, very cool that'll make more sense once we do it.
Point it out what we got.
Hey, we got David Masnato. David is another one of my good design friends. He's actually who I played this against the very first time. Okay. David has a really cool game called Roommates. It's ROUX Mates.
Like roommates.
Yeah,
David, I love it already, man. Yeah.
David,
wow.
Thanks for checking in, man. It's going to be a great time. But so yeah, these rondelle powers. I'll start with the one that I'm on. And this space lets you turn a die into a different color, essentially, but they go in order. So black dies can become white, white can become blue, blue can become black. And that's this space here.
Yep.
This next space is really, really powerful in my opinion. Any black hex that you move onto that turn is 1 less. So if you're trying to move onto a 5, you only need a 4.
And there's so many black hexes that are connected,
especially
with
so
this
high
layout.
value,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, it's so tough to go through.
Yeah. So
I got ahead of you in the first turn, the first time we played, and then after that you ran ahead. So.
Yeah. So the next hex is a really cool, or the next space on the rondelle is a really cool one. It lets you place the avalanche tokens. So you got these 2 little rock spaces here, or these rock pieces, and you can put them anywhere on the board as long as they're not adjacent to each other, right? You can even put them at the very end.
I tried.
On the finishing space. BJ tried to lock me out. He almost did it, but I worked around it.
You had a good rondelle space, so that was good.
Yeah, I was an intelligent Yeti for that turn.
You did, yeah.
The next space right here lets you increase or decrease the value of 1 die. Now, I say decrease because, BJ, you could use that space on my die.
Yeah, which I did.
Yeah, you could just shut me out and, make sure I'm limited in my movement, or you could bump yours up 1 to have a little more movement for yourself. The next space on the rondelle lets you take all of your dice that are value of 2 or less on their pips, and they can be any color.
So a bad roll for you turns into a good roll for you because you're throwing all those dice together.
Yeah, you can put them all together. And then the last space that the first player starts on is they actually have names. I'm gonna see what the name is for this one because it's really cool. They actually gave each rondelle space a name. This one is called the Yeti Hop space. So on the Yeti Hop space, you can actually hop over the avalanche spaces or the other Yeti. In normal
it never
cases,
came into play whenever you and I played, but we never set it up that way either.
yeah,
I don't think, right?
yeah, we didn't. Yeah. So in normal cases, you can't move over the Yeti spaces or the avalanche spaces.
go around.
If you use that rondelle power, you can hop right over it. It doesn't cost you any of your pips. That space is a 0, which is really cool. So yeah, we have. I'll just go over those powers.
By the way, Chris, the art is fun in here, so give a shout out in the chat so we can know. Tell us a little bit about where the concepts came from, who did the art for you. I'd like to hear about all that. I know it's in the credits, so.
Yeah.
You got another name?
Yeah, so it says Chris did the game design, the graphic designs by Derek Torsani.
Okay.
And then the illustrations by Tyson Whiting.
Oh.
And if I'm understanding correctly, yeah, Tyson Whiting from Junkfood Games did all the art.
Very nice.
Y'all are like a team there, the 3 of y'all, right, Chris?
Yep. He said, yep.
Nice. Hey, and there he is right there, checking in. Nice to see you.
Hey. And that's Tyson?
Yeah.
All right, Tyson, we're digging the art so far, so nice job.
Cool deal. So BJ, I explained the gist of the game. If there's anything else that comes up, I'll talk about it during the thing. But
I think so.
We're ready to do it.
Enough to play. So
all right.
Set those things up first. We roll the dice.
Yeah. So because you're first player, I'll roll the dice and then I'll split them, and you get to choose. So I got a blue 5.
One of the things you could do is you could leave me all 6 dice, and you could keep 0, right?
I guess so.
Never happened.
Yeah, Chris, is there a strategic way for me to give him all 6 dice and still win the game?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
That's a lot of big rolls.
Yeah.
It's gonna be moving.
I don't think I want to give you the black ones.
You should probably give all 3 of the black ones for strategic purposes.
But you'll use the rondelle space that lets you lower the. Okay,
sure
so I'm gonna split those black ones and make sure you can't maximize on that.
He says Tyson says it's a bad idea. Give me all 6 dice.
All right. Man, this is.
By the way, in my first play, I picked up about 70% of the rules, and I did come out in the top 2. First play. Just saying, it might be just beginner's luck, but I did finish in the top 2.
You're so proud. Okay, so I'm splitting them like that. You make your choice.
Yeah, let's see.
I'll move these up just a little bit.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do, so I think I'm going to not take the bait on that one. So
okay.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
And then who goes? Me?
So you would
Yes,
start.
sir?
Yeah. So on your turn, you're gonna pick one color that you wanna
sure.
use.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I got this thing first, all right.
Yeah. So optionally, and Chris, if I mess up anything, feel free to correct me in the chat. But I'm pretty sure it's optional for you to take that first move, but it's free, so you can move along if you're trying to get to a better power.
Yeah. It's not going to help you as much, though, I don't think. So I think I'm going to stay put, and I'm just going to do the 5 and go to here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, silver medal. I know. I mean, it's great for the Olympics, right?
Let's see. If I take that space, any black one I move on is worth less,
Well,
but
that's
I
a lot smaller, so yeah.
have to end on a black one.
Stick to that other one.
I think, yeah. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of my black 6, and I'm going to actually go here. And yeah, I'm actually going to move here as well. So I should have done that first, but
Yeah,
I'm going to move there
with that.
and then go there.
And that gets you to that one.
Yeah, because I don't want you to utilize that power.
I was hoping
on
you
your
wouldn't,
turn.
but I think I'm stuck on that. So
Now, I think it's only right that we place bets and see who the chat thinks is going to win between me and BJ. So let us know what you think. We're off to a pretty even start so far, but is your money on Jay and the blue Yeti or BJ and the white? Wow, I didn't realize our names were that close until just now.
BJ and J. Yeah. BJ and J.
5 cookies on Jay. Let's go,
Wow.
Chris. I like it.
Already?
Yeah.
Man, that
No
was quick.
hesitation.
That was quick. Yeah, that was a good move there because this rondelle space does not help me as much as I really wanted to.
Steve said, Jay, you split, he lose.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay, so I could do this though. I could go to here, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it does all of my dice to white?
One dice.
Oh.
One dice will change.
Yeah, that's That's not as useful. Okay.
Now you can move there and not use that power.
Just not use the power, right? Yeah. Or I could.
David said he's gonna wait it out and not place any bets yet.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be tough here.
It seems I've already got BJ against the ropes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna have to spin this down to 1, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Spin that down to 1. Come to here.
Okay.
Turn that in.
Okay, I got you.
And then I'm gonna put this.
Oh no.
Here. All right.
So BJ just used the
I'm using
avalanche.
my Apple Watch to give signals. That's what I'm doing, like the bow socks there, Steve. Using my Apple Watch.
Yeah, BJ used the avalanche power on the rondelle to block off both of the blue spaces. And
I don't know why I picked both of the blue spaces because
why would you do that?
Just
because
randomly.
I have a blue 5. And
did you? Oh my God! I
gosh.
didn't even notice. Wow.
All right, let's see if I can do something to save myself here. Wow, that was a really diabolical move, BJ.
It was okay.
Okay. Will that work? No, that won't work. This is tough. All right. All right, I'm just gonna move actually here for free.
Okay.
And I think
It's a good move.
I'm gonna spin this 1 to move there.
That's a terrible move.
Not if I spin this down to 4
Terrible for me.
to hop over. So now I have a 4 blue to spin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
And I can hop
nicely
over
done.
the avalanche. Thanks for making me use all my dice, BJ.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, but you also cost me there because I was going to come to here, but I cannot do that now. So, in fact, I can't make a move with this, right? Nope, I cannot. So you made me waste my dice there.
Yeah. Haha.
I could go back to there, but that would not help me either. So I think I'm just going to blow the dice there. So, all right. That was a great move. Nicely done. I thought I had you trapped.
Yeah, you really kind of did. All right, so I get the
You're
first
the first player.
marker.
I roll the dice,
You split.
and I split.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you know I'm doing that. I'll probably do that. And I'll probably
Yeah. Yeah, the decisions in this game get real sweaty real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so now I choose one of these. Ooh. I think I like this.
I mean, they're both really good.
This
There
is
was not much I
this
could
is
do.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
And I'm going to take these. Okay, so let's see what you got.
All right, so I go first, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of wait. Oh, yeah, powers. I always almost forget about the rondelle that gives you powers, and I shouldn't because
Oh, I love it. I love this part. I love this part of the game. Thinking about how I can use that rondelle and whether I can just burn 1 or 2 little pips. And it's funny, we were so close the first game, and now we're split. So it's going to cost us more, but we're not getting those free actions.
yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a pretty good move. I'm gonna go to the space.
But deciding which one to block is almost as key as which one to play, you know?
So I'm gonna use the steady pace action, and it's gonna let me change this white die that has 1 value into a blue.
Okay.
So now I have 6 blue.
Nicely
And
done.
actually, okay, I'll still make it work. I should be able to make it work. So I'll go 4, 5, 6 onto blue to get rid of both of those.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Yep, let me think here. That does not help. So I could go to here. And that'll let me bump. That does not quite do it though, huh?
Got a lot of black dice there.
Yeah.
Or you could use your white one. Maybe.
I can't use the white one because
Right, yeah.
cannot land on it. I could get, so I've got 7. So I really just go in one space.
Yeah, and then you'd have to move laterally.
I could go here, and I think that's about my best move, right? Okay, I'll do that. Yep.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'll take that one. At least I'm staying with you.
So I'm going to move here and give it my 6. So that uses the Python, Python action. So any black space I move on is 1 less pip. So here it'll be 3, and that'll be 5. So I'll stay
nice.
there.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
And again, I was going to jump you, but you moved before I could do that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were here, I was going to use this action to jump over you, but I cannot do that now.
You got a pretty good move.
I know. I'm thinking that I could bump this down to 2.
I mean, if you want.
Yeah. And then move to here, which converts that to blue. Oh, but I can't do that, huh? That's too many. That's too many spaces. Nope.
Yeah. You had 4 though, right?
Yeah, I have 4.
You could get there.
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. Okay, I hadn't saw that. I hadn't seen that. Nice.
Hey, Lefty Rider.
Hey, what's Patrick's checking in? How you and Cindy doing? Let us know what y'all are playing this evening.
Yeah, we are playing.
Patrick's always playing fun games, man. He's got a good partner with Cindy, and they're always playing good stuff.
Yeah. Tonight we're playing Yeti Trek by Junkfood Games. Currently on crowd sale on the Gamecrafter. We got Junkfood Games in the chat.
They're in the chat right here.
Yeah, the designer, the artist. Ask some questions. We're betting on who's gonna win the game. Right now, I'm only 2 spaces ahead of BJ, and he's making it a little hard for me.
I'm telling you, Patrick, I have locked up second place. There's no way I can finish below it. I really feel it. Silver medal coming up. All right, so you roll the dice. We don't, everybody talks about a good I split, you choose mechanic. It doesn't always work out that way. Yeah, but so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's a tough mechanic to work with, I think. And I told Chris this when we played. It just feels, every time you split it, it feels like it makes a difference. And that's what I find other I split you chooses just didn't get right.
Yeah. All right, so I split them?
I do. Yeah. See, 2 spaces means nothing right now.
Yep.
Tyson's like, it ain't over yet.
I designed a solo racing game that had the I split you choose mechanic, and it just never worked.
What was it called?
Yeah,
Crawfish Trek?
Crawfish Trek, yeah. It just,
All right.
the I split mechanic doesn't work with only one person. I don't know why.
Actually, question for Junk Food. Did y'all think about a solo variant for this, or were there any thoughts for more than 2 players? I always like to ask those sort of design development questions.
We should pickaxe their brain.
Yeah. Well, BJ checking in with all the dad jokes of tonight.
all the Yeti puns. Yeah. I'm gonna pickaxe his brain.
Let's see.
He did try a solo version a lot. Yeah. The only I split you choose they have is New York Slice. New York Slice. I think Bradley demoed that game for Bezier Games 1,000 times at Gen Con one year. I don't think he'll ever play New York Slice again because of that.
Yeah, Chris, those solo modes are kind of tough sometimes. I definitely I see how this one could be interesting. Like, do you go with the Automa where you're trying to race and automate those other moves, or
Yeah.
Also considered a 4-player version.
I bet it just nuggeted him. Man.
BJ checking in with the puns. God. Okay, let me split these dice.
Yeah, what you got?
Let's see.
I like that.
That's not my split.
That was the split.
Calm down.
Look, they can't see the dice, but
yeah. Let's see.
What is he thinking here?
Let's see.
Hungry for pizza.
I don't want to put the white one. I want the white ones, but I know you're going to take them if I put them together. And this is also my problem for this game. I process out loud. You know that.
It's all about stream. I'm not even listening. I'm thinking of more dad jokes. So you go ahead. You can process all you want.
I'm giving away my plan. Okay. So that one's going to go there. Maybe
It's like poker, though. I really feel like I kind of see your rondelle, man. I think you have one.
Okay.
We got.
No. Okay. I'm splitting them like that. That's
You
my
have not
split.
given me 4 dice again. You gave that to me the first game and not once this game.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Which one you want?
So I could. Yeah, that moves me to there, and then what? Not much after that. But you're gonna have to move though.
Yeti chess. Yeah. I definitely feel you.
And you're going first, or I'm going first?
You
can't
were going
pass,
first.
right?
You're going first.
I have to actually go.
Yeah, so on your turn, you don't have to move with your dice,
Yeah.
but you still have to give one up.
Yeah,
So obviously it's better, yeah.
Yeah.
Trek mate. Oh, man.
Oh, there he is.
Puns.
There's the name, Father. He's got it. Oh, Jay, this is so tough, man. I like them both, man. You know what? I mean, you're kind of leaving it for me there. I just feel like this is gonna be a mistake. Gosh, not be giving these to you. But all right, so I go first, right? Okay. All right. So what do I have here? I could actually change that into that.
Oh, Chris, that's interesting. For the solo, you said he was thinking the automa, the dice you don't take moves the Yeti, but the lower the values you don't choose, the further that Yeti goes. That's tough, because you have to balance it between getting far yourself versus not helping your opponent too much. Yeah.
You know, I don't want you to have the space. So I think I'm going to stay put, and I'm going to burn this blue here. So it's a blue 4, and then I'm going to move up 2 spaces.
All right.
Because it's a 2, right? Yeah. All right. So
We're close.
yeah, listen, Chris, the name father, we call him the name father for a reason. Steve O'Rourke is the best at that. So if you have any mechanics you need a name for, start throwing them out in the chat, and he'll come up with something.
So first I'm going to move here, cause a little avalanche, cause some trouble. Throw
Put him on
BJ.
this side here.
Throw BJ off a little bit. Maybe here and actually, maybe I'll put it here and there.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna burn my white 6 to go 5 spaces.
Okay. And you like that move, huh? All right. I'm going to come here.
BJ, you getting cocky?
Burn
Oh,
this
wait,
here.
no, you have the jump over action.
I'll go to here.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, he said he liked it, right?
Dang. Smooth move, BJ. Smooth move.
Okay. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. Chupacabra. So, there's the Chupacabra, right?
Right.
But what is our mythical monster right here?
It's the Rougarou.
It's the Rougarou.
It's the Rougarou, yeah.
Any game that has a Rougarou in it, I'm interested in it right away. There's one Arkham Horror, the card game expansion that had the Rougarou in it, and I've always wanted to play it. I haven't played it yet, so.
Okay. Is there a game like battling mythical
They could do
monsters?
a Rougarou Go.
Rougarou.
Rougarou Go.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's so like
No, there's the
Gumbo down
mythical
here.
monster. The Horrified with American Monsters. It's got Chupacabra. It's got
Yeah.
Mothman.
Do they fight each other? That's what I was wondering.
No, you fight them.
Yeah, gotcha. I was like thinking Sasquatch versus Rougarou.
The only one is Bigfoot and Unmatched. But other than that, I don't know. That's a great game idea, though.
Well, King of Tokyo kind of does.
It says rebrand on the way. Yeah. King of Tokyo, right. And that would be a cool expansion for King of Tokyo where it's all mythical monsters.
Yeah, like
instead
local
of,
myth. That'd be really cool.
What do they call those monsters in Japanese movies?
I can't
There's
remember.
a name for them.
Yeah. I can think of a few from watching Avatar. And like
They have a name for the
Yeah.
whole group of monsters. I can't think
Yeah.
what they are. All right, what are you doing with your die?
Not a kaiju,
dice.
Chris.
Yeah, kaiju.
Steve. You
Yeah.
mean a kaiju? Like the things that come
Kaiju
out of
is-
the water?
No, kaiju is all the different monsters.
Really?
Yeah. So like Godzilla and all of them, they're kaiju.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. I'm not an expert on it, though.
so I'm pretty sure kaiju are like Pacific Rim, right?
Yeah, but that's why they're in the movie, though, because they're all kaiju. It's all different.
Okay.
All of these different Japanese mythical
Giant
monsters.
monsters.
Yeah, giant
Okay,
monsters,
see, I was thinking, I think I was thinking more Chinese myth monsters of like
He's
the
right.
face stealer and different things like that.
Yeah, and David is right. That's what the whole game of Cryptid is about. Have you played Cryptid yet? Cryptid's fantastic. Oh my god, it's fantastic. But it's about the search for them. The problem is that the game itself is really just a deduction game. It has nothing to do with cryptids.
Gotcha.
You know, it's missing that theme part. So he said that Chris says when he grew up in Maryland, they had the greatest of all time man. That's what it says. Look, greatest of all time man, the goat man. I'm sure it's a man with a goat's head or something like that.
No. He's the best male who's ever lived. He's the
greatest
man.
cryptid, right? He's the greatest cryptid.
Oh man. So
goat man. See, that's greatest of all
Jersey
time,
Devil.
man. When you do it that way.
Yeah.
Jersey Devil, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Bigfoot, of course.
Yes. Yes.
There's the one in the Arkansas, the Ozark Screamer or Rattler or Howler or something like that. So there's a bunch of those.
It's making me not want to go to places.
South Texas, we always heard of talk of the mysterious Big Bird of Robstown. Patrick, I don't even know that one. Mothman, that's right, Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
Boggy Creek, yes. So Boggy Creek was a movie that came out in the 70s or 80s, right, Patrick? But everybody's got a Boggy Creek. So we thought Boggy Creek, they were talking about this monster right outside of our area. Within 40 minutes of here, we have a Boggy Creek over by Pine Prairie. So I was thinking, oh my God, the movie's about us. Yeah.
My mind is blown from all this knowledge.
Jersey Devil. The Fook Monster. Man, I don't know that one. So
All right.
Lots of people have these cryptids, man.
All right, so I'm going to move my cryptid, my Yeti, or I'm going to take the space on the rondelle, bump my pip up to 2, use these 2 black dice to move. Oh no, I miscalculated. I have 5, but I can't get there.
The Fook Monster in Arkansas. Oh, Chris, I used to love the X-Files.
Oh, darn.
I love it. Scully and Mulder. Did you ever watch X-Files? Was that a show that you tracked with?
No, I think X-Files kind of scared me, honestly.
Yeah,
I was kind of a kid.
It was scary.
So I'm going to change up my move a little bit. Bump an extra pip down to 2. So I got 2 2s here. I'm going to go here where
you got
2
a free
or
move
1.
That was free.
Oh.
Can you do that?
No, I bumped 1 up. Right. So I had a 1 and a 3 is what it actually was. I was here and I had a 1 and a 3. So if I go here for free and then I go here, as it cost me 1 to move that to 2.
Oh, got it.
So I've got 3 total moves.
That's a good move.
But they can be any color. So I'm going to move there. Man, that was tough.
That was a lot of work to go one space.
Yeah, but like it's better than 0, right?
Yeah, and I don't have any kind of move, really.
Yeah.
Don't see a good move here. Can't bump this out, so I'm just going to have to give up the die, right? But I could block your out from the next one.
You can move if you wanted to, yeah.
Yeah. That one's not that big of a deal, so... and that would make you spin. Yeah, you know what? I will block that space. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, just about every move in this game feels like a big brain move, honestly. And that's why I like it. Like, you know, it makes you just think on a puzzle with a cute theme. I really like that. So, BJ, you split. I choose.
Jared's on the way. Cool. All right, so let's take a look at these dice here. Oh, man.
It's getting close.
I don't want you to have that. Interesting.
Steve, Rougarou switcher. Yes, I like it.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, I know some big numbers here.
Just give me all the 6s and 5s, Steve.
I can't give you that. Wow. Okay, so I got, oh my God, somebody's going to get, it's all big numbers. Oh, no matter where I go, it's big.
Big Bird of Robstown. Is that like a variation of gosh, what was the movie? What's the movie where the kids go on the bus and the field and the scarecrow? Jeepers Creepers. Yeah.
Oh,
is that what that is?
You're talking about Thelma and Louise. No.
No.
No. Okay, sorry.
Let's see.
Are you talking about Beaches? Maybe? No, not Beaches. No, not that movie.
Jeez, BJ. That's a good split. That's a really good split.
A Flying Chupacabra. I did not watch movies like Jeepers Creepers. That was way too scary for me. Nope, not for me.
I think I'm going to take this because I don't know what you're planning with that other stuff. So I'm going to take this.
The numbers were big, but in the wrong colors, you know? Because, I mean,
right.
wouldn't you have loved a bunch of 6s here to go in those whites? But
I'll move here for no cost.
Okay.
And then I'm going to burn.
Okay, so he's doing the jump. Why is he doing the jump?
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take the action.
Okay, so you're not taking the action.
Yeah, I'm not taking the action. I'm just going to move there for reasons. For no reason. For reasons.
Sure.
And then I'm going to burn my white, which is 6 total, and I can go right there.
Yeah.
Pulling away, BJ. Where you at?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do this then. I'm going to go 1 down so I can go to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take these 2 here.
He's using the avalanche again to stop me from being able to access certain spaces.
Okay.
Did you move?
I did.
That's me, BJ. All right. I was right here, right? No, I was right there.
Where did I move?
I don't think you moved. You're right there. You spun your dice down,
Oh,
right?
okay. So I didn't move.
Okay.
Yeah, got it. Sorry, I just forgot to move.
Okay. Yeah, Flying Chupacabra sounds like the Jeepers Creepers thing, but he was like a dude, I think, that ate people. I think that was Jeepers Creepers that way.
I remember it being scary, and I did not want any part of it. So, yeah, it feels like you got to throw those avalanches around there. Could have 2 creatures racing around the island of Puerto Rico. Lupacabra. He's got 1 million of them.
Oh man, you should do TikTok, Steve, where you're just like spinning off of and ripping off of
names.
everything.
Yeah, super names.
All right, I got 1 left. You know what? Actually,
I think you're right. That was the easy way, Patrick, to get people to come in after dinner. Tell scary stories about Mothman at night, right?
yeah.
So.
BJ,
Can't see
man,
mine here. I've got
really,
the 5 and 3, and he's I kind of boxed him in here.
Yeah, you put me against the wall, man. I got 6. I guess I'm just gonna have to go here. Oh wait. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I just gotta be careful.
You need to move off of here, though. Remember?
Yeah. Maybe I don't want to.
Look, I can always ask.
Well, no, you can't get that far.
Yeah, I can't.
You got black dice.
Yeah, I do. I have black dice. So.
You know, Chris, as you know, I've designed a racing game as well, and I think one of the true testaments of a good racing game when you're on the right track is when it comes down to the wire. And every time I've played this, and Frogs and Rain, it gets down to the wire, and it feels like that last move makes all the difference. So, BJ?
I'm gonna come to here.
Okay.
And turn this up to 4.
Where are you going? Okay.
And then go to here.
Oh, I see. So you're gonna burn that one.
I have plans.
So I don't have any more dice, and you do, which means you get an extra move. So it's still your turn.
Oh, but you blocked it, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. He kind of blocked it there.
This is really close. And you get to go first next round.
Mm-hmm.
right. If you haven't yet decided who's going to win, I think now's the time. Cast your vote. Cast your vote. Team BJ or Team J? We know there's not much differentiation there. So you could put like Team B/J and be on both of our teams if you really want to.
Oh, you could do that, right? Yeah. God, I don't really have a good move here, huh? It's just the wrong color.
Thank you for the support, Chris.
Wow, I blocked myself out, man.
Lefty, you said, I haven't played Horrified, so I don't know. Down to your last 3 monster cards, is that like you have to move through the deck and get through 3 more cards and you almost finished? Dave, I love David so much. He said, this is my first time watching the stream. I'm not making any enemies by choosing.
You can definitely make enemies.
So, being that it's your first time here, Dave, I'll let you know. The rule is, if there's a tie, then BJ loses.
I lose, yeah. That's exactly what the rule is.
His house, his loss. That's just how it goes in here.
Wow, I don't have a move, Jay. I don't think I can get anything done. So what are you gonna want next time? You're gonna want.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played Horrified, but
change colors.
I'm not big on horror, so if it's horror themed and you have to move through the deck, that intensity will definitely make me just feel anxious. So it sounds like Horrified definitely gets it right with players at least like me. So yeah.
Horrified is really well done.
Yeah. Lefty said they were down to their last 3 monster cards.
It's cinematic every time. Hey, how you can scale up the game, by the way. You can play as hard or as easy as you want. And it's fun figuring out the puzzle even on easy mode. So you feel like, rewarding. It's not like it's not on cruise control. You still have to figure out the puzzle. But you can really ramp up the difficulty. I'm curious as to what other people are playing Horrified on. We've tried to go you can play as many monsters as you want. And I think however it is where we threw in 3 or 4 monsters and it was really tough.
Gotcha.
All right, so I become the first player?
Oh, okay. Here we go. This is probably going to be the last.
Between the two, so you have the classic Universal monsters, or you have all the cryptids, the American monsters. I just love the idea of playing.
I guess the question for me is which one is scarier?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like
scarier is in reality, scarier from movies, or scarier as part of the game?
Oh, reality.
Okay.
For me, I don't know, like, cause see, like I feel like I could probably watch like Freddy or Jason or anything like that.
I didn't like this.
I can do the gore mostly,
I don't like the gore.
But like
the intense psychological scaredness that comes from all these cryptid monsters really gets me. I mean, Frankenstein and all of them. It'd be kind of cool to have a good movie that has those. I guess people have redone those Universal movies and they've come out with scary ones. The Mummy was, with Brendan Fraser. There was some pretty intense aspects in the first 2. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Kristen loves that movie.
I don't know if it got crazy after that. We really liked him. There was some intense parts in the movie. The CGI was done really well.
So it says super hard mode, impossible.
Yeah, the Invisible Man taking out the townsfolk. That was pretty one. So Wolfman, Mummy, and the Invisible Man is a tough one. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that. Young Frankenstein, have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
That's Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Young
Classic.
Frankenstein.
Classic. Good black and white comedy movie. Classic Mel Brooks.
Okay.
If I remember right, Steve? I don't want to owe anybody $5.
All right. So we got blue 2, black 6, another black 6. Man, oh my God, 3 black 6s, a white 6, and a white.
And everything blocked off.
Oh, wow.
And we're assuming, Chris, that you can't jump the avalanche to win the game. You got to land on a spot.
Tyson's like, what is going on here?
It's a Yahtzee.
What did I roll?
How are you going to... Oh, this is a tough one.
Oh, man. Okay. Let me think about this real quick. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Why can't you jump into oblivion? That's the way we play games. Jump right into oblivion.
Okay.
Jump right over here.
Okay. So here's the thing. Every time I get to this point in this game, I think, okay, what split do I need to choose so that you can't move on to the last spaces, right? But then I always forget about the rondelle changing that up. Because it changes so much, the spaces that you can go to.
It's a good ad. It's a good ad.
Okay. I'm going to put this here.
Okay.
This here. This here.
Interesting.
Now, where are these black pieces going to go? It's black dice.
Jump into oblivion. The Thelma and Louise ending of Yeti Trek. You just spoiled the movie for everybody in the chat, Patrick.
Tough. They're kind of irrelevant.
The Oblivion
right now,
expansion.
But they're
What do
not.
you think? Would you play the Oblivion expansion? Jump into the void.
Oh my god.
By the way, have you ever read that book, Thin Air?
No.
Look,
man.
anybody in the chat crew has ever read Thin Air? I think that's the name of it. Into Thin Air or Thin Air. Oh my God! Wow. It's about the deadliest season ever on Mount Everest, where so many people died on the treks.
Okay.
And it just takes you step by step. The reporting is just.
Lefty's read it.
Oh, look, Chris has read it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good book. Have they ever made a movie about it?
What to do?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go, why don't you go where fashion sits?
I don't know. I don't know if I can beat you, BJ. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, man.
Okay, so what is he leaving me here? No, you're first. No, I'm first.
Yeah,
right?
you're first.
I'm first.
You're first
Okay.
this time.
So I could jump to there.
Man.
I think I'm gonna do that. You sure this is what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
You sure?
You have to pick a split first, BJ. Pick a
Oh,
split.
you know what? I'm gonna take this one. You know I'm gonna take this one.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Jared?
What's up, Jared?
So I need to get to this
You
spot
get-
here,
you gotta
right?
do something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I only have to pay 4,
so you gotta
right?
pay 4, so spin down 4.
Spin down 4. That was what? Was it 6? What was this?
That was a 6, so it goes to
okay.
2. Yeah.
2. And then
You already
move.
played both of these?
Burn the 6.
We unboxed them. Wait. What'd you just do? Go back.
I went all the way around the
Oh,
window.
you hopped over. Ah! Okay.
What is Yeti Trek?
Yeah, Yeti Trek. BJ just beat me in Yeti Trek, which is a 2-player race to the finish where I split, you choose the dice. So if BJ's moving first this round, I roll the dice and I put them into groups, and then he picks which group he wants to use to move on to these spaces. And it's a race to the finish. BJ got it. The rondelle really shakes it up.
Thank you, Chris. Hey, this was really fun, man. So,
Yeah.
2-player, like he said, I split, you choose, racing, but super thinky. What I really like is I love the first play. Obviously, the first play, you and I were really just kind of feeling it out on here.
Yeah.
I think we both played the rondelle a lot better. We stayed pretty tight on this
Yeah,
one. So
that's the thing, man. The rondelle shakes it up too much for my brain. I can't. Yeah, that's why I like it.
This was pretty tough, though. What split are you going to give me?
I know.
Gonna get
Because
tons of
like,
dice.
so with the rondelle, you get 1 space movement for free, but then you can spin down your dice 1 to move an extra space. And he had 3 6s, so like.
Yeah.
But if like had I not given him 3 6s, I would have.
You got hosed
like he
by
would have
that
taken the
roll.
other stack. Like I was kind of in a tough corner. But yeah. So Yeti Trek is on sale right now, crowd sale at the Gamecrafter. You can sign up to get it. I think it's like 24. Set right about at about $24 right now, Chris. Man, this is.
And for everybody that jumps in, the more people buy,
Yeah.
the lower it gets. Hey, you'll remember from the My Small Garden and
Spotlight
sale, they got the price down pretty low in that. A lot of people took advantage of that.
Yeah.
So
hey, look at that. Already bought. Looks dope.
Nice. Thank you for checking in. Clock reads 2113. He's already bought it. That's fantastic. Let's get this thing below $20. And the way it works is it's retroactive. When the crowdfunding sale ends, whatever that price is, everybody gets the benefit. So you're locking in the price at whatever it is.
Yep.
But the price is not actually locked in until
Right. So if I bought it today, if I signed up today at 24 or 23 or whatever it's at, but then it dropped down to like $18, $19, I would get that price.
It was fun watching that price go a little bit.
Yeah. It's really cool to like know that you're contributing to the community. It's like Kickstarter sped up.
David's in too. Very nice. Thank you, David, for checking that out. Yeah. So they go to Gamecrafter.com and search Yeti Trek. Right?
Yeah.
Is that the best way? What's the best way, Chris? Any other way? Or Junkfood Games?
Probably follow them on Twitter. They're posting about it. Follow me, follow BJ. Well, it's all on social media. You can also check it out on the Gamecrafter. You can go to, there's a specific tab for crowd sale, and then Yeti Trek is actually on the top page. I checked it earlier today, and it's right up there. And you got 2 weeks. The crowd sale ends on November 16th. So hop in, get you some Yeti Trekking fun.
Let's see that if you don't mind. So that's Junkfood Games, and big thanks to Chris and Tyson and that for joining us in the chat and answering our questions. We really had fun. This was fun. Hopefully we showed it up well. As you can see, it fits perfectly on the table here on the Game Toppers table. Look, we did the new camera. Jared's got it. Look, we did the little blow up before this. I mean, you could actually see it as we were playing. So, well, thank you.
Smooth.
Yeah. All right. Let me switch over to there. All right, we're going to be right back with some more games. I'm BJ from More Game Gumbo.
J Bell.
Jared.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jared, for everything you've done.